Okay. If anyone is there, just let me know whether any audio issue or any problem. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Let me first start with what is AI. Before going further, I would like to know whether audio is okay. Yeah. Okay. Can anyone uh, watching this just through the comment, just let me know whether audio is working fine or not. Okay. Okay. Let me start talking about AI. Okay. If there are any audio related issues, high volume or low volume something, just to let me know. I will make the correction. Okay. So let me first start with what is AI and how to. I will explain about how to start learning it. Mostly for the beginners, I'll be telling about this for beginners. Beginners in the sense from various industries, like for business people, digital marketers, okay, for AI developers, aspiring AI developers, okay. Um, in this session, I would like to keep all the explanations very simple so that anyone can easily understand, okay. So it may not be exactly representing the things, but to make the explanation in a simple way, I may be making some simple assumptions, something. Okay. Okay. In this live, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay. For that, you need to subscribe to my channel, and to avoid any spam comments, I enable that option. Okay. And once after joining as subscriber, after 1 minute you can ask questions. Okay. So in that video description, I provided many links, right? One of the links is this playlist. Okay. This playlist is very useful for learning AI. Okay. Actually, I created one course for teaching AI for beginners. Okay. So there I used a lot of videos and many ebooks. Most of that videos are available in this playlist. Okay. So most of these videos are available in this playlist. Um, you can just go through that videos. Okay. And other things, like suppose if you want to attend that course, it's a recorded course, you can use the discount code. Okay. Actually, in that description, I provided one discount code, QPT, that will be giving 50% discount. So I'm giving another discount code that will be giving more discount. Okay. So that discount code is Raj, RAJ, that will be giving 70% discount. Okay. So here you can go through the course details. Okay. But about this course, I already uploaded many videos. Suppose if you want to know about that, you can go through that. But this particular live is about teaching AI. Okay. So especially for beginners. Okay. You can go through the course details. But not for completely teaching the things, but uploaded many videos. Suppose if you want to know about that. Okay. But for guiding the beginners, okay, because a lot of resources are already there. As I said, that playlist itself is having a lot of videos. Okay. So what I'm planning right now is just to give some overview about how to start learning. Okay. So before doing that things, first of all, let me explain what is AI. AI stands for artificial intelligence, right? Artificial intelligence is like a simulation of human intelligence by the machines. That is the fundamental or basic definition of AI. But it's having many types, like narrow AI and AGI, like that. Okay, but narrow AI is the current form of AI. Okay, that means suppose if you want to develop some AI application or AI model something, that will be useful for some particular task only. Say for example, if people are developing self-driving cars, for that they have to develop a different AI model. For translation, they have to develop different model. Okay, or system, overall system. Okay, so that is narrow AI. But AGI is artificial general intelligence. It's like still in research field. That means yes, something similar to actual human intelligence, right? Our single brain will be able to do a lot of tasks, right? So similarly, single AI system can be used for various purposes, various things. Say for example, a single AI system can do the self-driving car, and it can do the translation. Okay, it can do the chatbot operations. Like we need not develop different models. Okay, so in that case there won't be any scope for doing AI development, but it's in in theory only. Okay, but researches are going on, and that is completely different thing. Okay, but as of now, narrow AI in the sense we have to develop a different AI system for each and every task. Okay, so in that case, there is a huge opportunity for AI development things. So that is why we have to learn AI at this time period, because AI is taking important place in almost all industries. Okay, actually, I was going through the developments happening with AI for many years. Okay, in fact, if you check my channel, you can find a playlist about AI innovations. Okay, artificial intelligence, the playlist name is. You can just go through that. There you can find a lot of AI related innovations. Okay, that were happening for many years. Lot of theoretical things, theoretical in the sense pilot based, some universities might have done. Okay, but they are not coming to the mainstream. It's not commercialized. That is happening for many years. But recently, in the past 1 or 2 years, the things are getting changed completely. A lot of companies started using AI. Okay, so we have to view it in two dimensions. One is it creates a lot of job opportunities related to AI, right? And the other thing is, since most of the tasks will be automated with the help of AI, there will be a lot of job loss, layoffs will be there in almost all industries. Okay, for example, recently I was able to create a lot of podcasts. Okay, here you can see the same link. At the end I added some podcasts. Okay, all these podcasts were created by Google Notebook LM. Okay, I uploaded one video about that, how to do that, like that. Okay, it's a very simple thing. Just we have to upload our content, and we can just create podcasts. So two AI bots will be talking about content about our book, whatever source we uploaded to Notebook LM. Okay, so it's happening within few minutes. Okay, so it is entirely affecting this entire industry, right? Podcasting industry. And moreover, Amazon also few days back, few weeks back, it asked me to create audiobooks automatically from my ebooks. Okay, actually I created more than 15 audiobooks. within few minutes, okay, just by clicking a button, okay. But they provided a lot of other options also, but I haven't used any option. I just click the button for creating the audiobook. It automatically created, okay. And the interesting thing is my audiobook AI voice audiobook sales is more than my regular ebook sales, okay. So it is entirely affecting the narration in that industry, right? Audiobook creation industry. So we can understand the power of AI, because it's able to do a lot of things easily and cheaply, inexpensively, I mean, and very faster. It's doing, the speed is very high, unimaginable speed, okay. So almost it will be affecting all the industries. So upskilling is very important. So we have to learn AI. That is one thing. And even for our daily life, it is important to learn AI. It's something, in mostly you might have heard that word, right? AI is the new electricity, okay. Some people are saying that it is like internet, but most of the people are saying that it is like electricity. It will be completely, it's going to affect all the industries, okay. So if it is true, then it's almost happening, okay. Almost all the industries are adopting AI. But another thing is we should avoid the artificial hype about AI, okay. We shouldn't listen to that kind of things, okay. A lot of people are just social media influencers, or just talking like very high about AI. Like some of you might be seeing some posts saying that I earned this much money within few weeks using AI, like that. But that are like just for selling their tools or something, okay. So we should understand that. So we have to we should be able to differentiate the actual growth as well as the artificial hype, okay. So just to understand that, for that you need to learn a lot of things, then only you will be able to differentiate the things, right? So basic, you should understand what is AI, how it's working, what are the difficulties of related to that. So you should be doing some sample projects, then only you will be understanding, like, and you got to keep on learning about new AI things, okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, okay. In the meantime, okay, I will just ask questions. Let me know if there are any audio issue. If there is any audio issue, okay. Okay, I haven't checked the audio, so I'm just depending on the feedback from the audience, okay. Okay, let me continue with that, okay. So I was talking about the differentiating between actual hype and real growth potential of AI, right? You should know the real potential of AI, okay. That is the important thing. So it's really potent, it's having huge potential, okay, and we have to make use of that. It is almost compulsory, right? Otherwise we will be losing business opportunities or job career issues, okay. So it is important to learn AI. So next thing is like a lot of myths about AI. So we have to understand the basic things first, okay. Lot of myths, like whenever people are asking any questions related to AI, I used to see a pattern. Most of the people are thinking that they need to learn a lot of things to start using AI. It's not like that, okay. And some people are thinking that they should be having a PhD in data science, like that, okay. It's not like that, okay. Everyone can start using AI easily, and we have to use, we will be forced to use AI in the coming days, okay. So it is better to start learning AI in the beginning itself to understand the things quickly. Okay, that will be giving some advantages. Okay, instead of following others, if you are taking initiative, that will be giving a lot of advantages. Okay, so you should understand that. Okay, you can easily learn AI. And another thing is AI is a very vast field. AI is umbrella term, right? As I said, it's umbrella term. It includes a lot of things. Okay, machine learning, within machine learning, deep learning, and data science. I already explained in my previous video about the relation between both of them. Okay, here I think I included in the playlist. You can go through that. Okay, data science is an interdisciplinary field. It also uses AI. Okay. So here I explained the things. Okay. We have to understand the basic things. Okay. So I already explained in my previous videos. So I don't want to explain them again unless if someone is specifically asking any questions about that. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is you should be knowing the very basics. Then only you can understand about like as I said, real difference between the actual potential as well as the artificial hype about the AI. That is one thing, and you can understand the reality about the myths about the AI. Okay, so for that you should take some steps to understand the basics of AI. So for that, either you can watch this kind of videos. As I said, I added the playlist in the description. You can go through that playlist. I did my best to give more details about AI in a simple way. Okay, that is one simple way. Or you can do by yourself by like going through various social media, like Reddit is having good subreddits related to AI, so you can get some exposure from there. Okay, so I'm just collecting information from all places and putting it here. Either you can go in this way, the easiest way, or you can directly go there. Okay, even in my blog I provided the sources for all the information. Okay, so here you can search for almost all the things I have provided in this blog. Okay, blog.qualitybentech.com. Okay, I think I provided the link to this blog in the description of this video. If it is not there, you can just manually type blog.qualitybentech.com. Here I provided Reddit subreddits for AI. Okay, AI subreddit. Subreddits for learning. Greg subreddit for learning AI also I created. For emerging technologies. Okay, but I included it in the ebook, I think. Okay, so a lot of subreddits are there. Okay, there you can just get latest information about AI, and for learning basics also a lot of subreddits, especially learn machine learning, that kind of subreddits are there. Okay, you can just explore that. Okay, but if you are very beginner, I would suggest going through this playlist. Okay, that will give things. And one easy way of learning is like you can take some courses. A lot of free courses are there. Okay, here I listed free courses. Just search for free courses here. I listed a lot of free courses. Okay, these are all very famous free courses. Okay, and I provided a link and a simple explanation. So you can just start with, if you are very beginner, you can just choose this one. If you want to learn machine learning, you can choose this one. Okay, all are free courses only. Okay, okay, and as I said, in the playlist I added a lot of videos. Most of the videos are beginner friendly. Okay, Okay, and okay, and if you want to test your knowledge, you can just visit this qualitypointech.com/quiz. I think I provided the link in the description of this video. Here you can start with the simple basics topics first, and you can just test your knowledge. And if you don't know answer for any questions, you can just learn about it. Maybe you can use ChatGPT here, right? In the ChatGPT you can ask anything. ChatGPT is the best way of learning anything, not only AI. For any kind of technology or any kind of arts or any kind of knowledge, we can easily gather from ChatGPT. But we should understand the issues like ChatGPT is it's not reliable. Sometimes it can give wrong information or irrelevant information. Okay, it is known as hallucination. I explained about hallucination in detail in this playlist. You can find about that. Okay, so we should understand that thing also. So it's part of learning AI first of all, because ChatGPT is AI tool, right? So suppose if you are going to use any kind of AI tool, it is better to know about the basics of AI. Okay, so even in case of ChatGPT, that hallucination is applicable. So we need to be very careful. Okay, but mostly for teaching simple basics of AI, mostly it's somewhat okay. I tried it many times. Like you can start with simple questions like I want to learn AI, like that you can start. Okay, I want to learn AI. But the thing is, here it will be customized according to your settings. Actually, ChatGPT is improving its interface with a lot of new features. Recently, they introduced memory feature, so it included my books. So here it is recommending your own ebook. Okay, it's so that is one factor. So if you are logging in with your login and you are giving some details to ChatGPT, it will be stored in memory. So based on that, it will be giving details. Okay, that is one thing. And apart from the built-in memory, we can set some custom things. Okay, you can go to settings, and the settings we can customize the ChatGPT. Okay, here we can give some informations. Okay, and we can customize also. Here to the customization, we can tell about ourselves. Okay, like you can say that I'm beginner in AI, or if you already know AI, I know the basics, I want to learn machine learning, or I want to learn generative AI, like that you can give. Okay, so basically you can customize it, and you can ask questions, basically interact with ChatGPT to learn the things. Okay, but if you are going in this way, always double check the content. Okay, either you can cross check with Gemini or any other things, or you can find the sources. Here it's giving source, right? W3 Schools Python, then better learn from there. Okay, yeah, but if you have any questions, if you need any explanation, say for example in the W3 Schools you are seeing some Python code, and if you don't understand any particular statement, you can just copy and here put it here, and you can ask it to explain that. Okay, from that perspective it will be useful. But if you are planning to fully and rely on this ChatGPT or any kind of AI tools, it is not a good approach. Okay, so it is applicable for any kind of AI application. Okay, that we need to understand. Okay, so here I want to learn AI. For that, it's giving these details, right? So first of all, we should learn Python. Okay, and we should understand the AI concept like machine learning, deep learning, NLP. Okay, So already almost covered all the things through my ebooks, and I included those ebooks in my AI course. So here, since it's keeping that information in the memory, it's recommending that links. Okay. But when you try it from your login, it won't give that. Okay. So I hope everyone understand that thing, right? Okay. So basically, we got to learn Python as a developer. It is very, very important. Okay, and we need to understand the basics like concepts, machine learning, deep learning, NLP. Okay, and we have to practice with this one. I want to highlight a lot. Okay, just theoretically learning the things, it's not good way. Okay, we have to learn the theory, that is okay, but we have to practice more. Okay, practicing is giving a lot of advantages. One major advantages is it will be breaking your fear about learning the things, right? Because I just observed that many people are thinking that learning AI is a difficult thing. Okay, but if you start using simple sample codings, you can understand that it can be learned very easily. Okay, but as I said, it's a vast field. I'm just telling whatever field you are choosing there. Okay, no one can learn all the things related to AI. I hope no one will be knowing everything related to AI, right? So it's a very, very vast field, and you have to choose your field. Like there are a lot of things. Okay, so, but for beginners, it is better to learn something about everything. So that is okay. But once you decide your field, like whether computer vision or machine learning, model development, or data processing, like that, if you decide something, then or RAG or any kind of generative AI or chatbot creation. So if you narrow down your field, just try to be like learning about all the things related to your chosen field. Okay, that is different thing. But as a beginner, you can try to understand all the things, but no need to learn deeply. Okay, deeply in the sense understand the concept properly or deep manner. I'm not telling in that way. Deeply in the sense, don't need not spend more time to learn all the things about everything. Okay, so that is what I wanted to highlight here. Okay, so if you are following this hands-on practice, that approach, that will be giving a lot of confidence, because with the simple coding, you can easily create a chatbot. It won't take more time. Okay, otherwise if you are just theoretically learning, means every video will be giving some kind of approach, and if you are going through some ebooks or articles, they will be explaining something, and that will be giving a lot of like hesitations. Okay, or like hurdles. Okay, but in case if you are following the hands-on practice, you can easily do it. It's just to go to scikit-learn. Okay, get some samples. Already I explained a lot of things in my videos and provided the sample code in the description also. You can just go there. Okay, this one or something. So you can easily create sentiment analysis within a model for doing sentiment analysis, or system totally. Okay, for doing sentiment analysis within a few minutes. Okay, as a beginner. Okay, that won't take much time with simple Python knowledge. Okay. And even if you don't know Python, and if you want to learn Python, that also, if you are just theoretically going through, means it will take long time. Okay, so just to set up things. So first learn about how to set up Python. Okay, so you can do it in various ways, but if you are very, very beginner, just to start with Google Colab. Okay, just go to colab.google.com and create your own notebook, and straight away you can learn Python. Just to refer some Python book, or a lot of free books are available. Okay, just to open a book, or just to use as suggested by this ChatGPT. Just to go through W3 Schools Python, just take the sample code and just start executing from here. It is very, very simple. Okay, just you can type any Python code here and start using it. Just before that, first time you have to connect it. Okay, and then you can execute any kind of Python code here. Okay, that much easy. But in the long run, you can just explore like installing Python in your local using VS Code, that kind of code editor. Okay, that is different thing. But just instead of just blindly going through theory, just watching videos, just reading books, I would suggest just take simple steps. Okay, if you are trying to take a very complex thing, then again you will be in trouble, right? Then you will give up your plan, and then again you will be continuing the theoretical learning. Okay, so to avoid that, you have to do a some practice, but simple way, like Colab. In that way, just or you can just edit already existing notebook. A lot of GitHub and Kaggle, Hugging Face, everywhere you can find a lot of free sample coding notebooks. Okay, notebooks in the sense I already explained in detail. Suppose if you are not familiar with this kind of Jupyter notebooks, you can learn that by going through the videos in this playlist. Okay, the playlist link I provided in the description of this video. Just to go through that. Okay, that will be very useful. Okay, so Jupyter you can install in your local also, and I explained that also in one video. You can just check that. Otherwise, it's a simple concept. In here you can include the coding and you can see the result on the same page, and you can add comments or any kind of instructions also. So the major benefit is if you share this IPYNB file with someone, they can easily understand the overall flow, what you are doing, right? Apart from just viewing the code, they can straight away see the results, and they can know about what it's doing by reading the text content also. So that way it will be very useful. Okay, if you want to just print high, you can print high. Here, if there are any errors, Gemini will be explaining. Gemini is integrated with this. That is another advantage in Colab, using Colab. Okay, so you can start learning like this. Okay, I mean practicing a lot of things. Just get some sample code. Suppose if you are watching my video and you are seeing some sample code in the description, you can just click the link, get the sample code, and just import that this file here, Google, or just to copy paste the code. Okay, or if you are having Visual Studio setup, you can install a Jupyter plugin extension, and you can open there also, and you can just straight away go through the code and just change the some part of the code and see how it's working. Maybe I can open already existing things. Okay, so a few days back I did a demo. Okay, so I think I saved it in Drive. It will be opening from the Google Drive. Okay, so here I already explained about simple things related to Python. Okay, like just starting with print high and operators. I explained that, functions. Okay, conditional statements and loop. Okay, and while loop, and classes, object oriented things, and exceptions. Okay, so I'm just telling it's an example, and plotting, Matplotlib, Seaborn for plotting in advanced graphs. Okay, and sklearn for doing, this one is for doing classification. Okay, and using pandas for handling the data. Okay, so I completely explained everything in the video and provide the link for downloading this IPY and this IPYNB file. Okay, What I'm trying to say is, if you're finding this kind of file link, just you can import here, and you can just change something, and you can just execute it and see the result here. Okay, so you can see the results by yourself. Okay, here you can see that. So here you can see the results, right? Just to execute the cells, and you can see the results. Okay. And if you are creating something new, and you can just create the code and give the explanation and show the output, and you can share the details with some other people, okay, collaborators, so that you can develop it further. Okay, that way it will be very useful. And moreover, the computing power is provided by Google, right? The RAM and GPU, that things will be provided by Google. So in this way, it is better to deal with some resource intensive coding. Okay. But anyway, the free option will be having some limitations. Okay. Okay. No other questions. Let me continue with this further. It seems no one is there. I will check the audio by myself. Okay. I don't know why. Okay. In the meantime, just I open this. Maybe you can go through that samples. Okay. Okay, let me check it by myself. Okay, the audio is okay. Okay, I will continue that then. Okay. 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 It is one way of getting hands-on experience of doing development. Okay. And once you are familiar with these basic things, maybe you can go to Hugging Face, right? Hugging Face is having a lot of useful information, a lot of AI models, okay, and data sets and spaces. HF. Okay, huggingface.co, hf.co will be redirecting here, huggingface.co. Okay, here you can see a lot of model, more than 1 million models. Okay, if you are not familiar with what is model, let me explain that later. Okay, so here, just to give some overview, I'm just giving these details. Okay, a lot of models, data sets, okay, and the spaces, documents, and almost all the things are explained with the sample code. Okay, and in the spaces, you can just go through some spaces, and if you want to learn about that, you can find the coding also there. Okay, that will be useful for you, and you can just copy the code and just to learn that by modifying something. Okay, say for example, I'm having two spaces. Okay, one for LAN AI. Okay, this one I am using it here. Okay, this one also I wanted to tell. Okay, though it is one approach, learning from ChatGPT, but if you want to highly optimized AI learning experience, maybe you can use this one. Okay, it is using the Gemini, so similar to ChatGPT, but I optimized this for AI learning. Okay, so here you can interact with this chatbot to learn AI. Okay, here you can ask what is AI, explain me AI, like that, and it will be explaining from beginner perspective. Okay, but here ChatGPT also, if you set everything and if you are if you keep on giving feedback to that, it will be best optimized for yourself. That is also there. But if you straight away want to learn something highly optimized for beginners learning AI, this chatbot will be useful. Okay, this is one thing. Right now what I'm trying to say is, here you can see my chatbot, right? Here you can talk with that chatbot. Okay, actually this chatbot only I embedded here using iframe. Okay, so same thing, but in different window size. Okay, but the same thing here. So here you can discuss with this chatbot. Okay, and if you want to see the coding, you can click the files. You will be seeing the files. Okay, the requirements text is the record models. Okay, if you are familiar with Python, you will be knowing that. And this app.py, here you can see the coding. Okay, you can just copy and then you can make changes according to your own needs. In that way also you can learn. That is one way of learning. But before going in that level, I would suggest learning the basic things, every piece of the code. Okay, and just you can, as suggested by ChatGPT, you can go with the W3 School. Okay, whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, a lot of ebooks are there, and myself also created one ebook for Python. Okay, so then you have to do this hands-on. That is what I wanted to highlight here. Okay, here also it's providing platforms to try projects, right? Kaggle, Google Colab, GitHub. GitHub also you can find the coding. You can just copy that, and you can make changes in your own copy. Okay, and Kaggle also, it's providing competition as well as it's providing a lot of information. Even I found some tutorials also, very beginner friendly, that one. Okay, I think I included here. Here it's not included. Okay, so here also you can find a lot of tutorials, things. Okay, here learn, if you click learn, in Kaggle also you can find some courses. Okay, you can learn here also. Okay, these are all very simple and somewhat reliable things, right? So as a beginner you can better go in this way. Okay, but the problem is some content might have they may be outdated. Okay, that kind of issues are there. Okay, but anyway, once you are familiar with the fundamentals, you can differentiate, right? Because AI is growing very fast, so it is important to get the latest information also. Okay, because 2-3 months back, that AI projects, a lot of AI projects are most of the projects are creating chatbots, right? Because that is the entry point for AI. Okay, almost all the companies started using AI chatbots for customer service, that kind of stuff. Okay, for that individually they created models and trained them, like a lot of things they were doing. Okay, but recently the generative AI, that LLMs like ChatGPT, Gemini, they entirely changed that, right? And right now a lot of applications are using generative AI, right? Just we can start using the power of LLMs like ChatGPT, Gemini through their API, right? We can immediately create a chatbot like this one. Okay, for creating this chatbot, I just took within 20-30 minutes only. Okay, but a few months back, suppose if I want to do it by myself, that is a very tedious task. Okay, so entirely changing. It's like AI is growing very fast, so we need to do two things. One is we have to learn the fundamentals. Fundamentals always that will be unchanged. Okay, but that won't be changed. But the latest things, they're growing in a very fast thing. Okay, so we have to do both things. We have to learn the basics and we have to understand the latest things. But no need to fully learn each and like syntax. Suppose if assume ChatGPT is releasing new API, and if you're planning to use it, no need to just learn all the syntax, all the function names or other things, right? Because that will be changed in the next version. Okay, so you need to understand the concept, and then we can either go through their documents or through ChatGPT or something. We can create the code automatically, and then we can implement it. Okay, so we need to understand the basic concept strongly. That is the important thing. And then we have to follow the latest things. Okay, we have to do that things. We shouldn't spend time in understanding or memorizing a lot of things related to the development. Okay, that is one thing. And another thing is example that LLMs previously RAG, retrieval augmented generation. A lot of people started learning RAG because that LLM's ChatGPT, I already told, right? ChatGPT is useful, but it's not reliable. It is subject to hallucination. It will be giving some irrelevant or incorrect information sometimes. Okay, in that case, it is better to go with this retrieval augmented generation. Okay, it is a way of grounding the LLMs by giving some additional information, relevant information, external information. Okay, that is one advantage, and the RAG provides other advantages also. One is like grounding the LLMs, and other advantages, it will allow us to use private information, right? Here in the ChatGPT, I cannot ask anything about my private information, right? My company information or my sales information, right? But with the help of RAG, we can do that. Okay, and the latest information. Okay, latest information also RAG can, with the help of RAG, we can do that. Okay, but already ChatGPT is implementing that in some way, like in the search. If we click the search, it will be trying to get the latest information, but it's inherent. It's not part of ChatGPT, the model GPT-4 or something. Okay. Because all the models are having a certain knowledge cutoff date. Okay, so they won't be having any information after that cutoff date. But with the help of search, that search is somewhat related to RAG only. Okay, that will be like getting the information from the external sources, latest information, and put that content along with the prompt to the model, and that will be generating the output based on that additional external data. Okay, that is the fundamental of RAG. Okay, but these days that the new models are coming up with a huge context window. Actually, context window is the reason for RAG. Okay, otherwise suppose here if ChatGPT is allowing you to upload all your documents, and then it's allowing you to here we can upload documents, right? And once after uploading documents, and if it is allowing you to ask questions about that documents, we can easily use that way, right? We need not record that RAG, right? But the problem is each and every LLM like ChatGPT, Gemini, they are having their own context window. They cannot process more than certain content. Okay, so for that we have to provide the external data within that context window limit. For that, RAG is useful. Okay, so if you are having 100 pages, for example, I'm saying 100 pages of content, and only the context window will allow only 2 pages. So we have to split that 100 pages into 50 chunks. Okay, and based on the prompt, we have to choose the relevant chunk from that chunk list, and we have to send the selected chunk along with prompt to the LLMs for generating the output. Okay, For that, for choosing relevant the chunk, that is called as retriever, right? For that, we need to use the vector databases. Yeah, we have to create the embeddings of that content and store it in the vector databases so that we can quickly choose the relevant content. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, if that context window is getting increased to a very large amount, then there won't be any need for RAG development. That is what I'm just trying to say here. Because of this LLM based chatbots, that traditional way of doing chatbots are not having much relevancy now, right? So similarly, RAG also will lose that kind of importance in the coming days. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, these are all just examples, but the basic things will always be relevant. So just to learn about what is machine learning, how it's working. So that is what I just initially wanted to explain, what is AI, but I just skipped all the things. Okay, let me start it again. Okay. So first of all, we should understand what is AI, artificial intelligence, how it's differing from our traditional programming, right? That is important. Then only for any beginner who wants to learn AI, they should be knowing that how it's differing from programming, traditional programming. So why we have to choose AI, when we have to choose programming, when we have to choose AI. That kind of some basic understanding everyone should be having that, right? So let me explain that. I already explained in separate video a few days back. You can find that in that playlist. I explained it with inches to centimeter conversion and Fahrenheit degrees conversion. Okay. It seems I haven't included here. I will include that. Okay. But I uploaded that video. Okay, I remember uploading that video. Okay, it is there in the course. Okay, here also I uploaded. Okay, I will check that. Okay, there I explained the things in detail. Okay, so basically in case of inches to centimeter conversion, we have the formula, right? 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters, like that. We know that, right? But we arrived with that formula just by going through certain data, right? 1 inch equal to 2.54, 2 inches equal to something, right? So based on the data, we can arrive with this formula, correct? Similarly, for converting Fahrenheit into centigrade, also we can arrive with the formula, but it requires a lot of data to understand the pattern, right? And it needs some additional skills also. In case of centimeter to inches to centimeter, anyone can easily come up with that formula, right? Okay, so that one part is getting the formula from the data and then using that formula in the program to predict or to find the equivalent centimeter value of any given inch value, right? So it is a fundamental of traditional programming. All the programming, it's work in that way. Either we have to use some formula or rules in case of deciding whether a person is eligible to vote. We can use if condition. If age is greater than or equal to 18, eligible. Otherwise, if else, not eligible, right? That is a traditional way of programming. A lot of programmers are working in this way only for implementing a lot of this kind of business logics. Okay, but in case of converting a grade, students' grade into their salary in companies, that is some complex thing. Okay, we understand that there is a relation between grades and salaries. Okay, that everyone will agree, but it's not applicable for all the students, right? But we can find some certain pattern. Good grades means good salary, but people with low grade also sometimes will be getting good salary, and people with like it's sometimes it will be happening the reverse way, right? But mostly good grades means good salary. Okay, so here we cannot create any kind of formula. If grade is like a grade multiplied by something equal to salary, like, not like that. Okay, it's very difficult to find the formula. Okay, in that case traditional programming won't be useful, right? For that that AI is useful, because AI is good at finding patterns, right? Especially that machine learning, it can automatically find the patterns in the data. Okay, so from that data pattern finding, it will be keeping its that findings in some format internally. It's called as model. Each and every model will be having different algorithms, the way of storing the, in case of neural networks, it will be weights and biases. So somewhere, just assume that internally the model will be storing that thing similar to formula, but it's not exactly formula something. So with that model it will be able to predict the outcome. Suppose if you are training with 1 inch equal to this much centimeters, 2 inch equal to this much centimeter, like that, if you are giving the training data, it will be keeping that information in some format, the model. Then after that, if you are asking what is the equivalent centimeter of 20 inches, it will be giving the response. Okay, you are not going to write the formula here. From the data, it will be preparing that formula. Okay, that is the beauty of AI. That is a fundamental of AI. Okay, and similarly, I will show an example. Okay, but this is the fundamental. Okay, and in case of grading grades, school grades into salary, there the traditional programming won't work, right? But AI can work. Okay, it may not be 100% accurate, but it can work because AI, we are not going to give the formula, we are going to give the data. From the data, it will derive the formula, and not the formula, that model will be storing that in some format, and it will be giving the output, right? Since it's not involving any formula, it can work for grade to salary also. So any kind of thing, that is where that uniqueness of AI is there. We can put any data that AI machine learning can find some patterns, and based on that pattern, if you give some other data, it can do the prediction. That is called as inference. It can do some inference. Okay, if you give some cat, dog, that kind of photos, and if you mark the cats as cat and dogs as dogs, then if you give some other cat which is not included in the training data, it can find that it is a cat. Okay, that's what AI. That is why it's revolutionizing all the industries right now. It is really powerful, right? Just from the training data, it can understand the logic and get the logic, and it can work on further. Okay, and if we give markers, say this is cat, this is dog. Okay, it is called supervised learning. Labeling is there. Even unsupervised learnings are there. Just to give, if you give all the data, it can find the like customers. If you are giving customers data, it can create some kind of customer segments based on the data patterns. Okay, that kind of things will be happening. Say for example, like face unlocking, that kind of things are, we are not training with all the faces, right? And as I said, in the case of cat, dog, that classification, we are not saying that in the traditional thing. We might be saying that cat means that eye size will be like this. Like, we have to define all the rules, then only it will be okay. Here we are not going to give anything. It will be automatically get the details. Okay, we have to just give the label in case of supervised learning. Even in the case of unsupervised learning, we need not give that all. We no need to give that one also. Okay, so that also really powerful. Unsupervised learning will save a lot of time, right? And there is no need for human work. But recently that reinforcement learning also playing important role. Okay, it will be automatically improving that quality. Okay, in case of game. Okay, maybe it's for beginners, right? So we can just think about the very basic things, supervised, unsupervised learnings. Okay, so here we are able to train the model with data, and then we can start using the model for further prediction or any kind of thing, classification, regression, that kind of stuff. Okay, so there are a lot of machine learning models are there. Okay, machine learning is finding the patterns in the data. Okay, with the algorithms, a lot of algorithms are there. So here I provided the links to some free courses, right? There you can find explaining all the algorithms. Okay, and a lot of YouTube videos are there, like visually explaining the algorithms. So in that case, you can explore various things. Which one is more suitable for you understand the things? Okay, but as I said, no need to learn everything in very deep way. Okay. Because for using that, you should know that okay, these algorithms are there, this algorithm is best suitable for this purpose, like that you can understand. And when you do that actual work, just you can do more analysis and find the suitable thing. Okay, model. And moreover, almost all the models are pre-built models are there. Okay, so here I showed, right, in the Kaggle also models are there. Here a lot of models are there. In Hugging Face also more than 1 million models are there. Okay, there in the description they will be giving that it is best suitable for this thing. Okay, you need not to worry about that thing. If you start worrying about that things, then your progress will be slow. Okay, but we need to understand those things, there is no question. But it's based on your role. Suppose if you want to develop some application, you can just go through the overview, like description. Okay, and after start working on that, maybe in the iterations you can just go with other things. Say for example, computer vision means you can just use YOLO, that kind of models that are providing a lot of things. So you need not to worry about very internal things. Okay. Okay, here also if you see the models, more than 1 million models are there, and for all the models, they here also they categorized it based on the model. Okay, for computer vision, here also in the computer vision itself, whether it is for depth estimation, image classification, object detection, image segmentation, text to image. So based on your requirements, you can just click that and you can find the models and go through the descriptions, benefits and disadvantages of that models. Just to go check that. Even the Google AI Studio also, that that is for LLMs for that. Okay, what I'm trying to say is for any models, mostly these kinds of applications or aggregators, they will be providing the details about that models. Okay, you can easily read that. Internally they will be using some kind of machine learning model algorithms. Okay, that is different thing. Okay, okay, okay. Now I was talking about what is CAA, right? I explained it again. Okay, and, okay, one important thing I've forgot to tell. Okay, for beginners, it is very important to learn about prompt engineering. Okay, because as I said, understanding basics is one thing, but these days we can save a lot of time using generative AI, right? These LLMs. Okay, they can create new content, images, videos, everything very easily, right? So if you are doing any kind of business, anything, you can make use of that thing. Okay, that is very important. Okay, as I said, there are two things: understanding fundamental, what is supervised learning, what is unsupervised learning, what is machine learning, what is deep learning. So that is one thing, that is record. Okay, but just for start using AI in your everyday life, or just for creating new application, that and all you can parallelly learn them, but prompt engineering is very important for beginning any kind of thing, even for AI development, just for using ChatGPT or Gemini. We have to learn prompt engineering properly. I already uploaded a lot of videos about that. Okay, one video I provided very detailed information. The playlist I included, okay, prompt engineering tutorial around 30 minutes. Okay, I can just go through that. In the blog also, if you search for prompt engineering, I provided a lot of information. All are very simple only. Okay, if you go through social media, a lot of people are talking about some kind of formula framework like that. Don't get confused with those things. Okay, prompt engineering very simple. Okay, just read my blog. I explained them in a simple way. Better way is this video. I explained it with the examples in a simple, easy to understand way. Okay. So just to learn about prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is just giving input to this model, right? Actually, through this web interface, we are actually sending input to the AI model. In case of ChatGPT, it is like a GPT-4. Okay, so that model we are giving the prompt. So basically, based on the prompt, it will be giving the response, right? So if we give the prompt properly, then only we will be getting the response properly. Okay, so how to give that prompt? That is prompt engineering. Okay, it's based on our requirements, but fundamentally some things are there. We have to give very concise information. Okay, we have to give examples and we have to specify the format. We have to specify limitations. A lot of things are there. Okay, that I explained in that video. Just learn that. Okay, that is useful for everyone, not only for AI developers. It will be useful for everyone, and the AI developers also. It's important because these days mostly we develop AI applications using LLMs, right? So we got to, our role is just to creating the prompts in proper way. For example, here I show an example, right? Here my role is just creating the prompts. All the other things are simple. Suppose if you want to create similar thing for some other thing, any kind of e-commerce site or for any other thing, you can just copy the code. Only thing is you have to change the prompt. So that prompt engineering plays important role these days. Okay, for using ChatGPT and Gemini, as well as for creating AI applications. Okay, so we need to learn prompt engineering. Okay, and as I said, we need to understand what is machine learning, what is deep learning, right? So as I said, AI is umbrella term. Okay, and machine learning is subsection of AI. It's like finding patterns in the data. A lot of different machine learning models are there. Each and every model will be using its algorithm. Okay, and deep learning is again, it's a subsection of machine learning. It's kind of machine learning, but it can process complex data, huge amounts of data, and it can find complex patterns. Okay, with the help of it's kind of neural network, something it's trying to simulate the human brain, right? Human brain is having neurons, right? Like that, it's having input layer and output layer. In between, it will be having multiple hidden layers. Okay, so it can based on the number of hidden layers, it can process the complex data. Okay, so it will help to save a lot of time, but it needs like computing power, huge computing power compared to traditional machine learning models, and it needs a lot of data. Okay, in case of traditional machine learning, as I said, we have separate algorithms or models for each and every requirements, right? So we have to choose the appropriate one. In that case, with less data, it can work well. Okay, but in case of deep learning, it can work for various kind of things, but the problem is we have to provide a lot of data. If we are having huge amount of data, then we can go with deep learning, because deep learning requires huge amount of data, and it will work best if you provide a huge amount of data. And it can save a lot of time, right? Because it can process everything automatically. Okay, so it is all about deep learning. Almost these days, all the LLMs are they all powerful because of this deep learning only. Okay, so let me first explain about LLMs, because I'm always telling LLM, right? A large language model. Actually, it is a foundation model. Okay, let me LLM like ChatGPT and Gemini, like that. Okay. But actually, they are not technically they are not LLM, but every day everyone is calling it as LLM, right? So it's interchangeably used. But actually, ChatGPT is like it's a web interface. Just internally, it's using that GPT-4, that is model, that is LLM, right? So it is just is a kind of wrapper. Okay. So from here we are sending the data, and it will be sending it to that model. Okay, so basically we can say that ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT and Gemini, that kind of models, and they're trained with huge amounts of data. Okay, with a lot of computing power, they train that model with a lot of data. So we can use it for our own purpose by fine-tuning it. Okay, so it's trained with a lot of data, and if we want it for particular purpose, we can just fine-tune it. Okay, the LLMs allow fine-tuning. Okay, with the help of fine-tuning, we can use it for particular purpose. Okay. Similarly, LLM is a text-based foundational model. Similarly, a lot of other things, clip, for example, clip for image, and similarly a lot of foundational models are there for audio and video also. But these days multimodal models are there. That means the same model can handle images as well as text. That will be very useful for reading the text in the image, for discussing about the images. So for that purpose, multimodal models will be useful. That GPT-4o and other upcoming models are multimodal model. So here itself we can just upload image, and we can ask. Previously internally it will be for images, it will be using different model, DALL-E, like that. Okay. But the recent models are built in with image capabilities, multimodal models. Okay, so as I said, AI development is happening very quickly. Whatever you are learning today may not be applicable for later, but the fundamental concept will be applicable. So always try to understand the core thing. Okay, instead of blindly just memorizing all the current things, how to use like that. Suppose if you're okay, I think I explained the code thing, right? I don't want to expand it further. Okay, because I already explained that, right? So we need to understand the fundamental as well as we need to learn the latest things. That is the key in learning AI. Okay. Okay, I talked about LLMs, right? Large language models. And AI tools, lot of AI tools are there. Okay, so even we unknowingly using AI tools, right? Grammarly, suppose if you are using Grammarly for checking grammars, actually it's a AI tool. So it's based on your usage, it is learning the data, and it will be making corrections in your writing. Okay, so Grammarly is best use case of AI. A lot of people are using Grammarly, and ChatGPT, it is a tool, and a lot of things. Even in the YouTube video recommendations, it's happening big, with the help of AI. Okay, and Netflix, even Amazon product recommendations. Everything is now done by AI. Okay, so if you are running e-commerce business, and if you want to do something similar to that, then you have to use AI to be competitive in the market. Okay, so usage of AI is very important these days. Even if no one is explicitly saying that you have to use that, if you're not using that, you will be losing your business to the competitors. Okay, that's how AI is working. So you have to take initiative of learning AI, implementing AI in your business, because of the speed and that huge capacity that who are using AI will be having additional advantage. Okay, that's the core message of AI. Okay, so we have to learn AI, even if no one is asking you to learn AI and they use it in your business. It is important to learn AI. Okay, for example, if you are doing software testing, there are a lot of AI related tools are there. If you go with that tools, you can save a lot of time, and you can improve the testing quality. Like a lot of advantages are there. But one thing, it is one thing, but you need to understand other thing also. It will be like trap also. Suppose if you are fully relying on some third-party tools, and if you don't have any alternative internal local models, then you have to pay a lot of money in the coming days for subscription, for API tokens, like that. Okay, so always explore about internally developing some kind of models. Okay, that is why we have to learn the basics. That's why I'm repeatedly saying. Okay, say for example, for doing transcription, we can upload a video into some cloud-based services, and they will be giving that transcription. Okay, initially they will be offering free services, but later on they will be putting restrictions that you should not upload more than this file size, or the file format should be like this. That kind of restrictions, or straight away they will start billing beyond certain usage, right? So to avoid that kind of trap, you can simply develop some open source model, simple model in your local, and optimize it or fine tune it for your usage, and you can start using it. I already explained about using Whisper model locally for doing subtitle creation. Okay, it's a very simple thing. Okay, suppose if you are thinking that it's a very it's a very like it needs a lot of computing power, GPU. It's not like that. My local computer is a very average computer. Here itself that subtitle files will be automatically created very quickly, even before the YouTube creates that automatic thing. It used to create that. So mostly I use that thing. Suppose if YouTube is taking more time to create that, I used to create that service for uploading the subtitle to the YouTube itself. Okay, and the accuracy is also better. In case of YouTube automatic subtitle creation, it used to give a lot of mistakes. I need to spend a lot of time to make the corrections. In case of local models, I have the flexibility. I can specify the frequently mistaken words, and based on that words list, it will be using that list. Okay, and even if I pronounce them wrongly, it will be giving priority to that list of words, and they will include that in appropriate places. Okay, so in that case, even if I'm not pronouncing the words properly, still the subtitle files will be created properly. Okay, so a lot of advantages are that we need to understand, because in case of local thing, we have more control. We need not pay money. Okay, and other things, privacy, other things, we need not share our data with others. Okay, so explore that also, but you should have some balance. Suppose if the remote or cloud-based services are very effective and they are charging very low, or almost free, means we can explore that. There is no harm. Just by getting API access, we can start using it very quickly. Okay, but always try to find appropriate models, and even if you're not using it, my suggestion is parallelly develop that kind of stuff. Just so you need to understand the model development. Let me first explain that in this perspective. Okay, how to create a model. Okay, so first of all, what is AI model? Okay, So AI model, again, it's a very generic term only. Okay, so we can consider this as a combination of like algorithm. So basically, it's equivalent of algorithm, but in a physical format, like that we can say. Okay. So, for example, if you want to do computer vision, like projects like finding, say for example, if you are planning to monitor your CCTV and find someone say if you want to give alert if someone is reaching some particular place, in that case you can create a model, like you can use the YOLO model. It's convolutional neural network based thing. Okay, but it is best optimized for these things. So you need not do everything by yourself. You can just go through the YOLO's documentation. You can immediately start using it. Okay. And similarly, a lot of models, as I said, the Whisper model, it is best optimized for transcription. Okay, so basically that model, in the sense, it's like it's basically algorithm. Okay, and but in reality we will be storing it in some place, right? So that's why here in that context we are calling it as a model. Okay, because after training it will be loaded with that training, not exactly training data, that information gathered from the training data. So again, it's a trained model. Okay, pre-trained model, and again we can fine tune it further according to our own needs. Okay, so basically it's, the model, it's a very general term in this context. Okay, so we should understand how to create AI model, how to train the AI model, how to prepare data. Okay, so that is where that data science also very important. So data science is basically a intermediate, like interdisciplinary field, that one that uses AI for various things. Okay, and similarly AI also using data science. Okay, in case of this AI, for creating the model, and we need to train the model, right? So for that we need training data. For creating training data, we have to use data science. Okay, we have to clean the data, and we have to in case of supervised training, we have to label the data. Okay, so that kind of processes we have to do. Okay, then if the data set is prepared properly, again we have to split the data into test data and training data, because that is the overall process. First we have to choose the model, that is algorithm, right? Initially it will be just algorithm, and then we have to prepare the data set basically. Then we have to split the data set into training and test. First we have to train the model using the training data set, then test the model, that is evaluation with the test data. Then we have to use it for prediction or inference. Basically we can use it for any purpose, for unseen data. Okay, new data. That is the overall process of this AI model. Okay, so that we need to understand. We have to prepare the data, we have to train the model, we have to test the model, then we have to use the model. If suppose we want to do the fine tuning, we can do the fine tuning for a specific purpose. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Let me check. So no other questions. Let me continue that further then. Okay. So it's all about AI model. I explained about AI model, and okay, I will be stopping here because no other persons are there. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can ask me by sending email to me, and if you want one-on-one coaching, I can explain that. Okay, just this slide I just try to give some overview, but still a lot of things are there. Okay, but I think it's as of now it's enough. Just to go through the videos. I provided the link in the description, right? The playlist. Go through here. I explained about what is AI, famous tools. Okay. Better I explore some tools that will be like eye opener about AI. Okay. Especially I explained about this AI model, right? So if you go through this Google Teachable Machine, you can easily understand within few minutes. Suppose whatever I explained here, it is difficult to understand. Just listening it theoretically. Okay. But if you go through this Google Teachable Machine, you can easily understand the process, right? I explained that in this video. Suppose it is self-explanatory only. You can just get started and try some simple things. Maybe you can train the model with the cats and dogs, because here you can do everything. You need not, you don't need any kind of separate labeling things. Here itself we can do the labeling. Okay. But if you find it difficult to understand it by doing it yourself, just to visit that playlist. Here I explained that in detail, step by step. Okay, it's a very simple thing, but you can easily get the overall flow about the model, what is model, how to use it, that kind of things you can easily understand. So that is what I suggest. Just instead of just learning or listening, just reading, you just explore it. Maybe just doing it by using Python and doing everything by yourself, that you may be facing a lot of hurdles, right? You have to set up the Python and install the record modules or things. But in case of these kinds of web-based things, you can easily understand. Okay, just click get started. I upload some sample data and then just start using it. Here they are explaining it in a simple way, right? It's detecting metal and non-metal. It's detecting the posture. Just you have to give some sample data, I mean training data. Then immediately it will be start doing it. Okay. This is the thing, and you need to understand various AI jargons, AI-related words. Okay. That also important, because here we are just creating models, but we should know whether the model is useful or not, right? So for that, normally suppose we are developing something, we will be checking accuracy, right? Whether it is accurate or not. But in case of AI models, that is not enough. Okay, but it's a big topic. I don't want to explain that in the single this beginner session. I'm just telling the need for learning it. Okay. Say for example, some critical applications like medical diagnosis, even 1% is it's doing wrongly, it's danger, right? So we should know, we cannot control the internal workings, right? But we can know the efficiency of that model from that kind of metrics. For that we should know what is accuracy. Accuracy is a standard thing, but this machine learning specific things are there. Recall, precision. Okay, so we need to understand those things. And suppose if you are finding recall and precision are for different purposes, but with a single model, but based on your recommends, if you are looking only for recall, that's okay. But someone who is planning to suggest a model just by seeing one parameter, then they can look into F1 score like that. Okay, it's a balanced way of telling the details about the model. Okay, it's like a combination of recall and precision. Okay. So I explained all the things in detail in separate videos. Maybe you can just check that playlist in the description of this video. The playlist name is LAN AI. Okay, and you can visit my website, or you can visit my blog, or even the YouTube. Just remember my YouTube channel name, youtube.com/@qpt. Okay, youtube.com. Just by typing @qpt, you can come to my video channel. There you can find the playlists here. Okay, here learn AI, that is the name of that playlist. Okay, there you can find a lot of useful videos for learning AI. Okay, and as I said, you can explore a lot of tools like Grammarly, ChatGPT. Okay, for creating music you can use Suno. Like a lot of tools are there. I listed them here, AI tools like that in my blog. You can read that. Okay, AI applications, AI tools. If you go through them, then you can understand the power of AI. Okay, if you are a very beginner, if you are unaware of AI power. Okay, so that also I explained in this video, famous and useful AI tools. Okay, so better you go through that playlist. That is very simple, right? And I provided the link in the description for the other relevant things, and I included all these things in my AI course also. So the simple thing is, better you can simply take this course. Okay, it's a very low price. Okay, just $19 only, and based on the purchasing power parity, it will be further reduced. And if you want to get further discount, just use the discount code RAJ, R-A-J, Raj. It will be giving 70% discount, so you will be paying very less for getting this course. It is having around 6 hours of tutorial videos and 8 AI related ebooks. You can find the list of ebooks here below, and a lot of sample codes and infographics. And once after completing the course, you can get the certification shareable online. Okay, a lot of advantages are there. So I would suggest getting the course itself, and almost on daily basis or frequently I'm sending updates to the course takers through email, newsletter. Okay, and this course is getting good reviews on Udemy also. I put this course on Udemy also. There it is getting good ratings and review comments. Okay, here also I started getting ratings. Okay, so better you can just take that course. Okay, as I said, I will set very low price, and if you want to earn money from this course, you can just contact me. I will add you as my affiliate, and initially I will be offering 50% affiliate commission. Later on I will be increasing it based on your sales performance. So you need not do anything, just get the affiliate link and share it with your friends, and if they are buying, you will be getting paid. Okay, I am using Gumroad for making payments. You need to be familiar with Gumroad. Just go through that. You can easily start using it. Just you can use even your Google account. You have to just click the button. You will be added as a member, and you have to add your payment details. If you have PayPal account, you can just give the PayPal email ID. That's it, enough. And I think the minimum threshold is just $10 only. If you cross the $10, they will be sending the payment. I think they are sending the payments for every week. Maybe 1 week hold period will be there. Okay, so it's a very simple process. Okay, so it's a very simple thing, and if you are interested, just contact me. Okay, but the problem is a lot of people joined as affiliate, but they are not that much active. So if you are really interested, and if you are willing to really share that link, then you can contact me. Okay, or if you are having a good number of followers, or like newsletter subscribers or channel subscribers, then you can try that. Okay, but it's free only. You are not going to lose anything for trying it. Okay, but if you are having good plans of doing it by spending more time, I can help you to guide. Okay, I can spend significant time, but before doing that, you should be doing enough work to start promoting it. If you showcase your work, these are the things I'm doing, like that. If you are explaining to me, I will be spending more time to guide you to making more number of sales. Okay, that is about my affiliate offer. That link also I provided the details about my affiliate offer. Okay, and recently, as I said, I am using this notebook LM. It's provided by Google. Okay, this one also really useful. Okay, Even you can use it for learning AI. I already added my AI related books and created podcasts. Similarly, if you are finding some good resource, just you can add it as a source and you can create it as a podcast. In the podcast, you can also join. You can ask questions. It will be giving answer. It will be more interactive. That interactive learning will be helpful. Okay. Just to explore that option, visit notebooklm.google.com. If you are not familiar with that, in that playlist itself, I provided a video explaining Notebook LM. Okay. So Notebook LM, this video. So I believe Google is putting a lot of efforts to develop it further. Okay. So in the coming days, mostly at the time of Google I/O, we can expect major announcements related to Google Notebook LM. So better be familiar with that. Okay. As I explained previously, normally companies, most of the companies are trying to implement RAG for processing their private information, right? Or external information. But here straight away they can use, right? Here just they can create new notebook, and here they can, as a source, they can add any document or any audio, PDF, text, Markdown, and YouTube video. Even they can include Google Docs, okay, or just to paste the text, okay. From here they can easily add their own content, and here with that content they can have a discussion. It's RAG. Internally it should be using RAG, that kind of implementation, okay. But we don't need to worry about vector database and embeddings, other things, okay. Google is the best optimist here. So that is what I'm trying to tell here, okay. So just to keep on learning, okay. Learning in the sense, no need to spend a lot of time in understanding each and everything, right? So just to keep an eye on the developments. That is what I can say, okay. Learn the fundamentals. What is model, what is CAA, okay, what is machine learning, what is deep learning, that kind of stuff we should learn, okay. And some mathematical things, because everything that machine learning, if you go deeper into the machine learning, you should be knowing about the max, statistics, other things, okay. So it's based on the role, okay. But still knowing something about everything is important. Say for example, you are not involving in any kind of model development, okay. You don't need to, you may be assuming that you don't need to do that learning about the algorithms, other things. But even if you are using some kind of wrappers, any kind of SDK, okay, other things, still any kind of API, other things, still some parameters will be related to that internal things, okay. We may need to, in case of neural network related things, we have to provide the like some kind of loss function, activation function, that kind of information we have to provide. So in that case, it is better to know how to it's working, okay. So that is what I'm repeatedly saying. We have to understand all the basic things, how what is AI, how it's working, okay. And we have to know about the latest things. We have to try to use the latest things, but still it is important to understand the basics, okay. And as a business person or digital marketer, a lot of things we can do with AI tools, ChatGPT. Actually, I created the thumbnail of this, like a lot of videos here in the playlist. Most of the thumbnails I created with the help of ChatGPT with the simple prompts, okay. And like it can create ad content, advertisements, okay. And it can read text from the images. Lot of things it can do. That will be saving a lot of time. And if you are repeatedly doing some kind of things, you can create as applications using Python. So that is where Python is coming. So for that you can even you can ask it to create Python code, okay. But a lot of like vibe coding tools are there. We can just give our goal, it will be automatically doing everything, but as of now I won't recommend them, because doing maintenance and checking the code, that and all a bit difficult. Okay, so it is always better to keep control of our coding flow and everything. Okay, but for saving time we can use ChatGPT or any kind of LLMs for creating piece of code, not the entire coding. Okay, so entire coding we should be knowing, but we can do a lot of brainstorming. Okay, and we can do the brainstorming, we can ask ChatGPT to create the code, that and all. Okay, but we should be knowing about it. That is my personal suggestion. But a lot of people are saying that there is no harm in vibe coding. That is different topic. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is just to know the fundamentals, how to use those things, explore the available AI tools, and based on your business requirements, just try to use it. If it is already available as it is, use that tool. If you want to create some kind of changes or do something, just create some Python code. Okay, for doing deployment freely, you can do in Hugging Face spaces. Okay, or if you want to do it professionally, you can go with cloud things like Google Cloud or Amazon Web Services. Okay, AWS. Okay. Okay. So no questions are there. Okay. So I explained the basics, right? But a lot of things are there. I don't want to repeat the same thing again and again, because I already uploaded a lot of videos. Just to go through that videos. Okay, so I provided the link in the description of the video, and my suggestion is better buy this course. Okay, it provides a lot of advantages. Okay, the key advantages, I will be sending a lot of updates. Okay, so that you can get the latest information, and I will keep on updating the course. Okay, it will be useful for both technical persons as well as non-technical persons. Okay, and as I said, as of now it's having 8 AI related ebooks. Okay, I provided a list of ebooks here. Okay, it's a list of ebooks included in this course. Okay, and you can earn money by referring this course to others. Okay, so for that you have to just contact me. I will add you as my affiliate, and then you can start earning money from this course. Not only this course, actually other than this course, I added other products also in my website rajamanikan.com. As I said, it is Gumroad based website. I use Gumroad for managing affiliates. Okay, here you can find the link to know about the affiliate offer. You can just click that. If you have any questions, you can contact me. So mostly I am planning to do a lot of one-on-one coaching, because the past 3 months I spent almost a lot of time for preparing my AI course by creating 80 AI related ebooks and more than 5.5 hours of tutorial videos. And recently I started spending time for recruiting affiliates. Okay, so this one going on. So I believe within a few days I can find some affiliates. Okay, or in the parallelly I will keep on continuing that process of finding affiliates and training them, but still I will be having some time. Okay, free time. Because I almost completed the AI course creation, and I put it in a lot of platforms, Udemy, Skillshare, and other platforms, a lot of other platforms. So, okay, so right now I'm just exploring about doing one-on-one coaching. Okay, and if you have any questions related to implementing AI in your business, you can contact me. I can do it. If you want just information, that also I can do, just consultancy. Okay, you can pay for hourly. Okay, or if you want me to implement everything, I can do the development. Okay, so, or just if you want to learn AI, okay, I can teach you personally based on your questions. But that and all for me very least priority, because I already explained all the things in the AA course. And if you have any questions, you can ask me through these kinds of webinars. Okay. Or this kind of live videos. Okay. Apart from these live videos, I used to do some webinars also. Okay. So that for learning, that I think it's enough. But the AI development, other things, a lot of opportunities are there. If you're doing any kind of small business or any kind of digital marketing, other things, with the help of AI, you can improve your business in a huge way. Okay, that I can easily find out the gaps. Okay, opportunities basically. So you can just book my time. I can just and explain your current business. I will suggest some implementation of AI, and I will be doing it. Suppose if you want me to do that. Okay, that is what my plan. So basically, I'm just transforming my career. Actually, I have more than 25 years of experience in IT. Most of the time I spent doing software testing, test automation, and web development, that kind of stuff. Okay. So recently I realized the power of AI, potential in AI. So I recently started learning, and I worked on with some RAG related projects, and I just created this course. Okay. It's a first step in my AI career. Next, I will be start doing AI projects, and I have plans to set up my team for doing AI projects like that. Okay, and I explore developing AI products also, like these simple things. Okay, but doing marketing is a bit difficult. That is why I put hold on that. Once after making a lot of sales from this site rajamanikam.com, I will be getting contacts of a lot of people, right? So that time I plan to launch a new product so that it can easily reach a lot of people immediately, right? Already more than 600 people bought items from this rajamanikam.com within a few months. Okay, but most of them are free offer. I provided ran free offer sometimes, so based on that they got it. But still I'm saying, so I will be able to collect the email IDs of that kind of people, right? Gumroad is allowing to maintain newsletter for that, send newsletters to that email IDs. So I'll be keep on doing it. Okay, that is what my plan. Okay, once after getting comfortable number of audience, I'll be launching new products. Okay, after that time I'll be promoting this AI course, and I will update it. I will work on improving it further. Okay, that is what my plan. So what I'm trying to say is I can do the one-on-one coaching, other things, but my focus is doing AI consultancy and AI development. Okay, but if you really want to learn something from me, and if you're interested to pay hourly, okay, then I can do one-on-one coaching also. Okay, but my recommendation is just to take this course. If you have any questions, and then you can discuss with me. Maybe with a few hours you can learn quickly. Okay, so it will be inexpensive also. Okay, you can just buy this recorded course, and just book my time for getting any clarifications. Okay, if it's a simple clarification, it's a common one, you can do it in this kind of stuff live itself. Okay, as I said, you can get discounts using the discount code RAJ, R-A-J. That will be giving a lot of discount. Okay, so let me show. Here you can just while doing checkout, you can type RAJ, or in the URL itself you can. Suppose if you want to share with your friends, you can just type like this: rajamanikam.com l/learn-aa/Raj. Okay. Just I provided the link in the description. Just at the end, just add Raj, R-A-J. Okay, it will be automatically adding this discount code. Okay, the price will be reduced up to $5.70. Okay, it's very low price, right? For this hours of videos and this much ebooks, And as I said, I put a lot of efforts for creating that videos and including sample coding that are used in the video. Okay. But as I said, everyone will be having a different way of learning, right? So it's a starting point. Within the course itself, I provided a lot of links useful for learning the things. This example I mentioned, right? This I included. This famous free AI training courses for beginners. These links I included in the course itself. Okay. Similarly, a lot of information I provided. Okay. So that is why I recommend buying this course. Okay. It's a single point of learning AI. So if I am starting this kind of live, I'll be informing. So today itself I informed, right? Yeah, I send this email newsletter. Okay, YouTube live at. So these kinds of information I will keep on sending to the customers. Okay. So I will send the link for the podcasts. Okay. I'll be sending updates about my new videos. Okay. So a lot of advantages are there if you are buying this course. Okay. And you will be getting certificates. Suppose if you want to work with some other companies, that certifications will be useful. I'll be offering issuing this kind of certificate, online certificate. Okay. And it's very favorable. Okay. And it's shareable on social media. You can include it in your resume or LinkedIn. Okay. So a lot of advantages are there if you are taking this course. Okay. And if you find any negative things about the course or anything, just share your feedback with me. I'll be spending time for implementing your suggestions or feedbacks. Okay. So that's how I keep on updating this course based on the feedback from the customers and affiliates. Even I'm implementing suggestions from affiliates also. Okay, because they know better about their audience, right? So based on the collective feedback they received from their audience, they are sharing that with me. So based on that, I am updating that course. Okay. But I understand that as the AI is keep on updating, this course as of now it's fully updated. Okay. But maybe keep on updating the same course. I don't know whether it's a good way of doing. Maybe I'll be adding new courses in the coming days, but later on, not immediately. My immediate focus is still updating this course, but I have plans for creating separate course for agentic AI things. Here I included some chapters, but still I'm exploring about that things. Okay. And if you are joining this course, suppose if I'm creating new course, that kind of things, I will be giving information, right? Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions. Okay, so I will just stop doing it. The overview is my highly recommended thing is this playlist. I provided the link in the description, and next one is this course. This one also I provided a link in the description, but in there I mentioned QPT as discount code. Okay, but as a my live viewer or video viewer, I can say 70% discount code to you, RAJ. Don't share that in other places. Okay, but you can share with you privately with your friends. Okay, and next thing is for testing your knowledge, you can use this AI quiz. Okay, that also I provided link in the description of this video, and you can use this AI chatbot. Okay, and if you want to develop any kind of this kind of AI chatbots for your business, you can contact me, or anything. A lot of things can be done with the help of AI. Okay, you can automate the process, and you can simplify the process with the help of AI, or in some way definitely AI will be useful. Or even if you are not going to do the automation other things, simply effectively using ChatGPT can help you to save a lot of time. Okay, so that kind of training, if you want, I can explain you. I think within 1 or 2 hours I can explain a lot of things based on your business. You can just explain your business for a few minutes, and based on that feedback I can suggest some useful things. Okay, so that kind of one-on-one coaching I can do. Okay, that is one thing. And this blog.qualitypointtech.com, I provided the link in the description of this video. Here I published a lot of AI related blog posts. Okay, you can go through that, and here you can get blog post and some useful information also. Okay, so whenever you have time, just explore Hugging Face, Kaggle, okay, GitHub, that kind of websites, to get some idea about how other people are using AI. Okay, and in this, the key thing is, I think I haven't mentioned that the key thing is, in this channel for many years I have uploaded a lot of AI innovations related videos. Okay, just to visit that videos, check that videos, just to get some idea about how AI is developing. Okay, so as of now we are seeing the commercially successful things, but a lot of research related things, if you are exploring that, you will be getting some idea about how to effectively use it in your business. Okay, some kind of ideas it can simulate. Okay, so for that you can go to that videos. Otherwise you can straight away go to websites like MIT's website and Stanford, Harvard, that kind of websites, and you can just check the AI sections in the news releases, and you can find what is happening the latest. Okay, or as I said, you can just visit Reddit. Reddit, a lot of artificial intelligence related subreddits are there. Reddit artificial, so one example. This artificial subreddit, maybe you can get some general idea about it. For ChatGPT, there is separate subreddit, reddit.com/r/ChatGPT. Okay, so if you want to effectively use ChatGPT or get latest updates about ChatGPT, you can visit this one. And if you want to learn machine learning or any kind of AI fundamentals, learn this subreddit will be useful. Okay, here you can get a lot of information about learning AI. Okay, so just to join these kinds of communities and ask questions and give your replies. Okay, so if you interactively do like this, you can learn quickly. Okay, and as I said, AI is a very vast field. You just decide your area of interest. Okay, but learn the basics. Okay, that is always important. Apart from that, just decide whether you want to focus on model development or use generative AI or computer vision. Okay, or even in the coming days, ethical AI, that kind of regulation, that kind of things are going to play important role. Okay, and medical models that are completely their way, but fundamentally functionality will be different. Their criteria and that things will be different. So it's all about which domain you are going to use, what kind of technology you are going to use. So based on that, just learn more thing about that. So study the fundamental, and then choose your area of interest, and then learn a lot of things and experiment a lot of things, read research papers related to things. Reading research papers is very simple. Lot of just go to get the research paper and put it in these kind of tools like Notebook LM, or lot of other things are there. Okay, I already uploaded one video about that. Okay, so here we can just get more details by talking to that research papers. Okay, so just get some overview and learn in your own pace. Okay, but my recommendation is experiment everything instead of theoretically learning. Just learn theoretically first, that is okay, but if it is possible, just do it. Okay, if you are learning about hearing about Notebook LM, just try that features. Okay, just upload one via PDF and check the quality. Okay, if it is not good, just visit relevant subreddit and ask why it's not good. Maybe you may be doing something wrong. Okay, the people will be suggesting how to fix that. If they are not giving suggestions, then obviously that tool is not that much useful as of now. Like that you can decide. Okay, so interactively do that. So experiment it, just theoretically learn it, explore that, and practice it, and get feedback or discussion, involved in the discussions in social media. Okay, but choose the appropriate one. I think Reddit will be better thing, but lot of other social medias are flooded with a lot of incorrect or biased informations. Lot of things are there. I already published one detailed blog post in my blog. Okay, if you want, you can go through that, but just be aware of that. That's the thing I wanted to highlight. If you want more details, you can read my blog post. Okay, AI hype related blog post. This one, AI myths, misuse and missed opportunities, a wake up call. Here I provided all the details. Okay, thanks for watching this one. I think no one is watching as of now, but I believe the recorded video will be watched by many people. Okay, so if you like this video, share it with your friends. Okay, thanks, bye.